To go from the Pi network's enclosed mainnet to the open mainnet, pioneers must finish two crucial tasks. The KYC process comes first. This entails supplying identification documentation and address confirmation. This prevents unlawful actions like fraud and money laundering and guarantees that Pi is only used for legal purposes. In today's video, I'll explain the Pi network migration in detail, as well as discuss current Pi network projections and how you can still use the Pi network to become millionaires. To keep up with the development of the Pi network, be sure to watch the entire video since I put a lot of research into it. Here you may find the most recent Pi network news on the Rob Crypto YouTube channel. If you have any interest in the Pi network, this is the place to be. If you want to stay up to date with the most recent Pi network news, forecast, and crypto market developments, then subscribe and turn on your notification bell. You must switch from the enclosed main network to the open main network once the KYC procedure has been successfully completed. You will be expected to create your own utilities and add to the ecosystem's growth so that others may use Pi coins for investments and transactions with ease. This includes supporting with the creation of programs that make it simpler for individuals to conduct cryptocurrency transactions, as well as creating markets where users can purchase things using their Pi coins. Steps to take to hasten the launch of the open mainnet. Pioneers must adhere to the instructions provided in the Pi Day announcement in order to guarantee the successful launch of the open mainnet. The steps that follow have been listed. To quicken the introduction of the open mainnet, each pioneer must successfully complete the KYC verification process. All pioneers must convert their accounts from the closed mainnet to the open mainnet as part of the mainnet migration process. Administration and utility creation to contribute to construction. Pioneers of Pi's network utility are urged to establish token projects and platforms that make use of the ecosystem. Collaborate with other innovators and community members to provide content, services, and enterprises that exploit the network utility of Pi in order to aid in boosting Pi adoption. These tasks will make sure that Pi network's mainnet is prepared for usage by everyone who wishes to contribute to the development of a decentralized future for digital currency and payments infrastructure when it finally launches. From the enclosed to the open mainnet switch. This procedure aims to confirm people's identities and guarantee that rules and laws are obeyed. With the goal of successfully completing your KYC process, the following needs to be done with the Pi network. Install the Pi app, then sign up for an account by providing your name, email address, and phone number. Bring IDs or passports that are currently valid for identification. Wait for the Pi team to finish verifying your identification. You must acknowledge your agreement to abide by all of Pi network's terms and conditions by signing a user agreement. As a final step, present a copy of your passport or other form of identification. Following these procedures, you can begin taking part in open mainnet activities including mining, earning prizes, and sending and receiving money internationally. You should have no issue making the switch from the enclosed mainnet to the open mainnet and participating actively in the Pi community. The Pi network's purpose must be accomplished by migrating to the open mainnet, which can be done by following the step-by-step guidelines for doing so. The completion of KYC, the migration to the mainnet, and the creation of utilities are all crucial tasks for pioneers to fulfill. The mainnet migration information you need to be aware of is as follows. Know your customer. KYC procedures will be necessary. You must submit basic information for this process, including your name, phone number, and email address, for user authentication and to guarantee that no unauthorized activities take place on the network. The KYC procedure is essential. You will be required to adhere to particular procedures in order to transition your data from the enclosed mainnet to the open mainnet after finishing your KYC process. These are the guidelines. Obtaining a safe recovery phrase for your wallet, updating your Pi wallet Pi browser to the most recent version, transferring your enclave's balance to the open mainnet, and confirming your new wallet address in your existing bank account are all steps that must be taken. Connecting with other Pi Network users on social networking websites or online discussion boards, in addition to carrying out fundamental maintenance duties like controlling security settings and keeping software current. With the help of these instructions, you'll be able to move seamlessly from the enclosed mainnet to the open mainnet and start taking advantage of all of its capabilities right away. The Pi Network is committed to creating an open mainnet and giving its Pioneer customers more useful services. The network has established a number of tasks that each user must fulfill in order to achieve this. Pioneers must develop multiple protocols within the enclosed mainnet in order to accomplish their objectives. The distributed ledger, technology, and digital assets made available by Pi are utilized by these protocols. The project's objective of creating a financial infrastructure that supports crypto payments and other activities should also be furthered by these protocols. The Pi Network also encourages user-created ecosystems. Pioneers must think about creating initiatives that enable them to demonstrate their abilities, create tools, and share data. Additionally, pioneers must seek to recruit new members and engage them in the development of the network. Users that want to use all of Pi's features will benefit from this because it will boost utility. The primary net being controlled by one particular coin has various ramifications. Each coin use is a different process to arrive at a decision. As an illustration, Bitcoin use is the SCP Stellar Consensus Mechanism, whereas Ripple and Stellar Lumen use the BTF Byzantine Fault Tolerance. These coins all have this unique technology because they are all powered by the main network. However, there are now about 50 or so different coins that are both listed on various markets and have a mainnet. One of the other coins on which the mainnet has been formed must be used as the model for the consensus process. According to the Pi core team, the primary net will be finished by the end of 2023. If everything goes according to plan, the Pi will have exclusive technology of its own. This has a huge implication that Pi will eventually become a coin rather than a token. It also suggests that the Pi will have its own worth and a sizable edge when it enters the market. The Pi Network is successfully overcoming the major internet technologies one at a time. Mining should be finished as soon as feasible because there is a report that mining will be stopped once the mainnet is finished. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and put on notifications so that any future changes will be covered. Please leave any queries or remarks in the comments section below.